I haven't been to the doctor since high school. So I don't know. I feel like whenever I go, it's just gonna like, they're gonna be like, dude, you
what
are
you doing?
fucked up. Like, yeah, no, I'm scared for that day. I'm very scared for that day. I'm just gonna light up like a Christmas tree.
I guess so. They're gonna be like high blood pressure, high cholesterol. You're gonna die in 2 minutes.
The high blood pressure legitimately could be a thing. I mean, it's already, I'm black and, obviously that, I feel like that I don't have to say anymore, honestly.
No. Go on. Go ahead.
I mean, hey, high blood pressure is very common in black people and it runs in my family already. So,
unfortunate.
Yeah, very, very.
Hey man, at least if something happens and you got to go to the hospital, you got the financial backbone of the American medical system.
I was like I was questioning where you were going with that. Cause I was like, there's
GoFundMe.
Very little financial backbone.
Yeah, it's called GoFundMe.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do the GoFundMe. And I hope y'all support, hashtag save Noah. My goal will be, we'll set a goal of like, I don't know, 10,000, have a little extra cash on the side.
Dang, a little extra cash on the side. All right. I see how you're doing.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey. Hello and welcome back to the Neil and Lynn's podcast. This is episode 16. Made it big 16.
Big numbers. Big hero 16.
No,
not my best. Not my best. All right.
No, I think there are probably other 16 references you could have made. There's
16. Life is
16
sweet.
Wishes.
When you're growing up so fast.
16
Gotta
again.
make the good times last.
Oh,
16 candles.
Yeah, 16 candles. That's what I meant. Wait, 16 wishes. Which one is that? That's a Disney Channel one, right? With
I
Debbie
feel
Ryan.
like that sounds vaguely Disney Channel-ish.
Mm-hmm. I think it would. Yeah, that one wasn't bad. Debbie Ryan had
She did her thing.
Nice Disney Channel original movie moments.
Debbie Ryan with the
Radio Rebel. Iconic.
Super iconic.
That was a really random detour, but we're back.
Welcome back.
I don't even think I introduced you. I'm here with my co-host.
Yeah, that's me, Kevin. What's up?
All right.
How you doing?
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Yep. I wasn't ready. I'm usually the one who does the handoffs. I don't take batons well. All right.
We lost the race. We just lost the race.
We did lose the race.
TK would not be proud.
TK would not be
Say
proud.
that.
Free TK.
Is TK out? No, TK.
No, he's not. He's not right. It was Schmurda that got out. Bobby got
Free
out.
Bobby.
Free Bobby.
Bobby's out. People were talking. They were surprised he hasn't dropped already.
Dude, I'm saying, did he did a first day out single, right? Or no?
He did not. He did not have a first day out.
What?
Yeah.
It's
wild.
That is wild. You would think, right?
Of all the people.
Yeah, he was supposed to single-handedly save the rap game when he got out. And now,
I thought he was going to, but it seems like, what? He's like, I'm not trying to get, I feel like music is a pretty clean way for him to make money if he wants to do that. But I don't know. I think I heard he was trying to get into real estate or something.
Maybe. All I remember is when he got out, there's a video that was getting around on Twitter. Yeah, him in the club with his little Lipton tea, and he's like, "No, I'm good. I got my tea."
No, I was like,
that's the energy we got to be on.
Bobby fucked up. Bobby's not. He's not about to get caught out here. No.
Exactly. Stay strong. Stay strong, folks.
Stay strong, everybody.
Don't let your PO catch you.
You can do it.
That's legal advice with Kevin and Noah of Needle and the Lens.
I was about to say something that was probably not going to be good to say, but
r/bad legal advice.
Hey, my mom is a lawyer, so.
Oh, really? I avidly watch Legal Eagles, so I'm pretty good with law.
I watch How to Get Away with Murder. So,
I guess so.
Which, I mean, hey.
I mean, but like, what's the realistic application of mine versus yours? You know.
But I also have, I also have my mother, so.
I guess so.
I feel like I'm winning. I'm definitely winning.
I guess so. But like, how much has she taught you? How much has she taught you?
I feel like that doesn't matter. But,
see, that does though. That's kind of the whole point.
Here's the thing. I think I learned to be I'm good at arguing. I'm very argumentative, right? Like I feel like when I argue, I can win them very well because I just like. I always bring the facts, She always.
So you're a debate lord?
I was in debate.
Dang,
did you know that?
What? How did I just find this out?
I was in debate my freshman year in high school. Yeah, because I really thought I would enjoy it. My family was like, I mean, you love to argue, so you should do debate. And I was like, yeah, I'll do debate. So I did it. And I didn't like it. It is not it. I don't know. I guess I just thought it would be more casual. I didn't realize it was going to be so structured and like,
oh yeah.
I didn't realize the topics we were talking. I thought we'd be talking about like really chill topics. I didn't know what I was getting into. The first topic they had was about like the US and like nuclear proliferation. I was like, yo, what did I just sign up for?
Bro, I thought this was apples or bananas. Come on.
No, exactly. That's exactly what I thought I was going to be getting. So, no, yeah, that was a big shock, huge shock for me. And yeah, I didn't do very well at debate. I'm not going to lie. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of research. I think if I had actually going back, if I had actually put some real effort into it, I could have probably been a lot more successful, but I just didn't. My heart wasn't in it. I think I just wasn't prepared for what I was getting into.
I guess so.
But now Noah
the
Davis
more you
was,
know.
in fact, in debate.
Yeah, don't tell too many people. We're gonna get a conservative debate lords in here and trying to debate you. Debate me, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Ben Shapiro.
Oh God.
Noah versus Ben. I'd fucking pay to see that. That's way better than Logan and Mayweather.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Speaking of, did you catch that?
Dude, I did actually.
You did. Did you watch it? Did you pay-per-view it?
Yeah, I did.
What?
I had tickets, remember?
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
I literally just I remember the day of. I was like, "Oh, shit."
Yeah,
wait.
wasn't I supposed to go over?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I literally completely forgot. And then the day of, I saw it was happening and I was like, "Oh, wow, that's crazy." And then around 10:30, I was like, "Wait. I definitely bought tickets to that in December." And I was like, "Yo, did it?" I didn't know if it was already over or not. So I went and saw it and I saw it hadn't even started yet. So I was like, "Oh shit. Might as well." I mean, it was I was like 20, it was like $25. So
dang.
I was like,
that's not too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. So, I mean, I just popped in, watched the fight. It wasn't long at all. I mean, it was
only 8 rounds.
Yeah. So, I just popped in and watched that for maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And, then that was that. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not even that big into wrestling necessarily.
You're not big into
what? Not wrestling, boxing. God.
That's setting the tone.
Yeah, no, there you go. So yeah, I mean, I didn't really, I just wanted to see people get beat up and I was disappointed because there was not a lot of
knockouts at all.
Knockouts. They were really those memes about them hugging. That was really it the whole time. The ref was Logan, let him go. Let him go, Logan. Logan, let him go. Because Logan kept going in for the hug. Kept going in for the hug. But yeah, no, not a great fight. For the people that paid $50 for it, I am sorry because
big rip.
My God. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm a pretty big boxing guy, but that's just because I'm Filipino. You know, Manny Pacquiao, we gotta represent, even though some of the shit that he says not the best. But hey,
it goes like that sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, he represents the country and whatever, and yeah. But I mean, that's why I felt kind of conflicted about this fight, because it's like, one, it's an exhibition match, so there's no winning or losing, obviously.
Yeah,
and like obviously, I'm still salty that Mayweather beat Pacquiao. That shouldn't have happened. That's not how that went down.
You still hurting about that?
Dude, I'm still hurting because that's not how that went down. Everyone and their mama saw that fight and knew that's not how that went down. That's not what happened. Pacquiao beat his ass.
I can't argue
point blank, period. All right. He does not have the 50-0 streak. I'm just going to put that out there.
You're coming out to say it.
I also fucking hate Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah.
So,
course, dude, when I tell you he was so annoying. Actually, Jake was more annoying.
Oh, no, absolutely. He's kind of the worst one out of the two, if we're going to be completely honest.
Every time they cut to him, I was just like, shut the fuck up, dude. He'd be like, oh, my God, I can't believe my brother is beating Floyd Mayweather right now. This is crazy. I was like, God.
Yeah, no.
Please cut away from him. But, I mean, the commentators were pretty against Logan too.
I mean, yeah, good. they're trying to be like real serious shit. And here's this YouTube schmuck who just comes in and thinks he can be a real boxer. And I mean, hey.
Commentators were Jesus and Mero. Shout out Jesus and Mero on Showtime.
Oh, great wow. Show. Look at that.
Shame, I'm promoting other people's show on my show. They need to be promoting me. Shit.
Dude, send them a strongly worded email. Tell them, hey, we did free promo for y'all. Y'all do free promo for us.
I mean,
symbiotic relationship.
That would be nice. I was actually trying to see. They have interns there, but I have no clue how you even apply.
Email, man. Gotta get email.
Dope. That'd be pretty dope. How you get an email?
Website. Got to get on their website. It's probably
you just
somewhere.
Go on and you're like,
contact us.
I doubt they're too big for that.
Contact us. FAQs.
That's like, you think you could just pull up on Stephen Colbert's website, find his email?
You know what? I'm going to do that right now. Let's do it.
All right, let's see.
Stephen Colbert. All right. Let's pop this up. All right. This is a huge detour from where we are. Where we're supposed to be. But hey, welcome back to the Needle and the Lens podcast. All right, let's go on the official CBS website. All right, news, tickets, about. Let's go to about. All right. Follow us. There's gonna be something on here. See, this is the CBS page, which is why I'm like, maybe this isn't where we need to be. But help contact us. See, this is CBS. You could probably get in contact through some backhanded stuff. Just put your name. Whoa, gonna block that out.
See, they're like, how can we help you? Because you are clearly not finding what you're looking for.
I guess so, but look, man. Hey, you could. Who is it? Never mind. No. We're gonna get back on track. We're gonna get back on track. We're going to get back on track here.
Yes. We got some stuff we want to talk about today.
Yes, we do. Ow.
What happened?
I hit the mic, but we're fine. We're fine. We're rolling with it. All right.
Don't hurt yourself, man. The Other Ones podcast does not endorse hurting yourself. Don't do that.
Ding, ding, da, ding.
That
I don't know what that was. All right. We got a couple of things to talk about today. All right. We're back with the TikTok stuff, right? TikTok's taking over the world. Obviously, we gotta report it. That's new media, and it's important.
It is.
It's important. It also got us 1,000 views last time, so we're bringing it back for that reason. Because hey, Neil and Lens needs that check, but we're here.
Neil
I don't know.
Lens is poor.
Slightly, yeah.
Well,
actually, not poor, I'm not even gonna exaggerate. Yeah, we're in there.
Oh, you were gonna. I was gonna try to scale it back a bit. I didn't want to have to put us out there like that. Neil in the Lens has money. Neil in the Lens would like more money.
Yes, that's a good
money, please. Money.
Me money now. I need to memorize that or just get a button that plays that when we.
That would be so good. That would be so good if we had a button.
But it's so long. It is
pretty long.
That joke would take up a good 15 seconds.
Probably about maybe 10. 10
to 15. We'll say in that range. Okay. But
anyway,
if you're on TikTok, I mean, there's just one thing that I got to say about it, and that's nostalgia's taking over, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nostalgia's taking over. A lot of the stuff that's trending right now is kind of the stuff that's been, let's say at least from our childhood or like from our era, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that I'm noticing is that even though kind of the stereotype of the demographic of TikTok is it's like all just little young kids. Zoomers, like 13 and under, and just that shit, right? What I've noticed is as time has gone on, it's obviously skewing a little bit older, still having that big demographic of the younger generation. But I feel like kind of our group, the early Gen Z and the late millennial, that kind of period, I think it's like the Cuspers or whatever that was called.
Oh, is that?
I don't remember.
The Cuspers?
I don't know because it's on the cusp.
Gross.
I don't know. There's some sort of term for it. I don't remember exactly what it is, but that's us. That's us, right? The late 90s, early 2000s, right?
Right. Oh yeah, because you're yeah.
Yeah. What? Oh, chill the fuck out. Calm down there. Settle down. But I feel like that's kind of been the main demographic that's really pushing a lot of the trends that we're seeing. So we have two trends that I kind of have been seeing that I figure was worth mentioning for us today. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So the first one that I want to talk about is this Adult Swim trend that's going on. Right, Adult Swim. So if you don't know what Adult Swim is, for one, young as fuck.
Stop living up under a rock.
But for two, essentially, it was the after what I want to say 9 o'clock.
It is. It
still is. But
there's actually a show premiering this Sunday that not premiering, a new season of a show premiering that I'm very excited to watch.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes.
But no one watches TV anymore, so we're gonna say was.
Wow.
But okay, fine. It is it's after 9 o'clock, I want to say, right?
Yeah.
9 or 10 somewhere, but it's essentially the adult section of what comes on after Cartoon Network at around, like we said, 9 or 10. Memory is a little bit spotty on that, but essentially they would show more adult cartoons. Aqua Teen, Hunger Force, that was the big one that comes to mind. Robot Chicken.
Boondocks.
Yeah. So that's really what comes to mind with that. But essentially one of the big things that they had was in between the shows and the commercials and whatnot, they had these little bumpers where they would have some text. It would be like some little funny quips, and then they'd show the Bracket AS logo. This logo, that's what you're going to want to remember right here. Okay, Bracket AS. And if you're listening, just imagine it. All right? Imagine.
Yeah, or look it up yourself.
Or or look it up, Be a good studier of online things. Yes. But
so.
Anyway, so this insider article here is going to pretty much entail what was happening. So a TikTok trend which users recreate Adult Swim's late night bumps has gone viral. The bumps are short sequences that incorporate text and the stylized logo. The trend started with music producer Vano 3000, who created the beat driving the trend. So this is beat. Not going to play it. I don't want to get copyright, obviously. But Noah, you want to sing it for us?
I do not want to.
Anyway, If you're on TikTok, you know the trend. It is. Yeah. It is catchy. And it's, it's very, it's very like the Adult Swim bumpers and whatnot. So essentially, hey, here's a YouTube video about the bumpers that I guess we could do a short little react to. They're gonna be delayed because I'm not gonna.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show it, but yeah, it's these little bumpers with the text, and then come on, and then the logo, boom. So just stuff like that, and people are getting really creative with it. People are doing little texts on the screen and then incorporating the logo in some way, created often out of objects that have to do with what's in the B-roll in the background. Like I've seen chefs do it where they had like the grill top and they had a bunch of hibachi shit. And
I saw one of those, yeah.
Yeah. So that's essentially kind of what's been going down with that. And
very creative trend.
Exactly. It is very creative. And I did see this one video. I forgot who it was, and I do feel bad, but they were saying that the big thing on why the trend is so successful is that one, nostalgia, obviously, which we're going to get more into in a bit. And two, just kind of the openness of the trend itself and how you can really almost do whatever with it.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily limited in one way or another. And, it's kind of whatever you deem as completely creative in your own respect. Mm-hmm. So, I mean,
it's really cool. I have this like trend. So, I mean, I was just telling you that I kind of, cause I'm very often on with TikTok, like when I'm on TikTok, I'm on it. I'm like, this is so cool. And then I just like fall out of it. I just fall out of going on it. And then I just stop for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But then I started seeing this trend on Twitter, actually first. And I started seeing some of these videos and I was like, oh, this is so dope. And I was like, you know what? I need to get back on TikTok.
Yes,
so
you do.
This trend single-handedly brought me back to TikTok.
Look at that. Look at that. Good job.
Yeah. There were also a lot of DMs to catch up on. But
oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I spammed his shit. Don't worry.
Yeah, you did. I had a good laugh that night though.
It's a good time when there's like just a big wall of ones that you can check. Shit's funny. Shit's funny.
So yeah, I think it's really great. I was like, could I come up with one? What could I? But I don't know. I feel like everything's been done at this point. Like,
nah, not everything has been done. That's the thing. And I will say it is definitely hard because you got to be quick to this stuff. But
yeah,
I mean, hey, if you come up with something, let's shoot it. Let's do it.
I know. I was really trying to think. I was like, yo, what could we do? But we'll think about it. Maybe Neil and the Lens will be coming to you with Adult Swim.
Maybe. I feel like we need our own TikTok. Maybe we will.
Oh,
we'll get to that eventually.
I've never made a TikTok.
Oh,
Can you believe that? I made one TikTok. I put it on private though. It was just for me. It was just for me.
I'm gonna have to see that. I'm gonna have to see that soon.
Okay. It's not impressive at all.
Subscribe to us on Patreon and we'll show it to you. I'm just kidding.
That's tier one.
Tier one. You get Noah's unlisted TikTok.
That's really bad. And it's not. It's really uninteresting.
Yeah. We can come up with some creative shit. Anyway, so let's get more into this. So the trend, like said, it's this beat by Vano 3000, right? Mm-hmm. So the Adult Swim TikTok trend is soundtracked by a dreamy beat produced by Vano 3000, whose path to TikTok fame began when he joined the platform in January. Vano told Insider interview that he started posting TikTok videos while making beats in his truck in Florida. Since then, he's released several beat tapes online and moved to New York City, building a following that's culminated in this particular bout of viral fame. He used the now viral Adult Swim beat on TikTok for the first time to soundtrack a video of him standing on a street corner eating a sandwich. Best idea. I mean, that's how you do it.
I guess so.
That's how you do it.
Just eating a sandwich? That's it?
Exactly. It is just him eating a sandwich. On God.
Wow.
And then people were like,
so
yep,
wild.
Adult Swim.
I know. Whose brain was like, yes.
Dude, I mean, exactly the beat does sound very similar. And I will say someone else, and I do feel bad for not getting these TikTok names, but someone else did kind of like a 6 degrees of separation deal with this, like deconstructed the fact that, and we're going to get into this in a bit, but the fact that the beat itself, as many commenters have pointed out, samples Bad Bad Not Good song Time Moves Slow, which also features singer Samuel T. Herring. So people were cool. 6 degrees of separationing it to, there's like, okay, the beat samples Bad Bad Not Good, who worked with Thundercat, who has worked with Flying Lotus, who started out making beats for Adult Swim.
Wow, look at that.
I think there was a couple extra degrees in there somewhere, but that's, if I remember correctly, that's what it is. I do hope someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but
nice.
I mean, that's kind of that crazy full circle thing.
Yeah, I know Flylo and Thundercat have pretty strong ties to Adult Swim.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, they do. Adult Swim has a festival, which is like usually the lineup is not bad.
Oh yeah, they've been doing some shit. I know that when Run the Jewels 4 came out, they did some promo stuff with Adult Swim.
Yep.
So I mean,
Injury Reserve has done stuff with Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Needle in the Lens podcast endorses Adult Swim.
Officially endorses Adult Swim. I'm game with that.
Cool. I just started endorsing stuff without even your permission now. So
yeah, I guess so. I mean, fuck me. Don't ask me any questions.
I mean, hey, if you're really against it, you'll shut it down.
I guess so. But yeah, as we're scrolling through here, kind of just you see on the back of this guy's guitar, he has the Adult Swim brackets, and then right here, I mean, that's just kind of the whole trend. And then Adult Swim also did acknowledge it and make one.
That was cool to see.
That was definitely really cool of them to do. But yeah, I mean,
I think it's just like really insane, like the power that TikTok has, honestly.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
Fully bring back, like, because I mean, Adult Swim, not that they were necessarily irrelevant, but like the power of them to bring something to like current relevancy is
and insane. I mean, like I said, people aren't watching TV much anymore.
Right.
They're watching on streaming, so like kind of removes the whole need for the bumps and whatnot. So
I would say, like, I mean, I know Adult Swim probably only has like a couple shows people are really tuning in for, like Rick and Morty, you know. Like, I mean, even besides Rick and Morty, I don't know, but
is Robot Chicken still on?
It might be. I mean, I'm sure they play reruns if it's not, but
yeah, probably. And that was my jam.
I was not allowed. It's not allowed. Actually, when Adult Swim came on, like that was it. You know.
Was it? You had to turn it off?
I just turned it off. I couldn't get caught watching that. I guess so. I was gonna get in some real trouble there.
I guess so. See, I'd hate to pull like a middle class kid moment here, but like, I mean, I had a TV in the bedroom.
Wow. So I also had a TV in my bedroom.
Okay, never mind. All right, so we're not. That's not too bad.
No. But my TV didn't. So we only had like cable in. Actually, no. I think my parents definitely did that on purpose. They put cable in every single other room that had a TV except for my room.
Oh dang!
So I only got like the broadcast channels.
See, but Cartoon Network's technically broadcast, no?
No.
I think so.
Broadcast,
I think
you're working with like
it.
NBC, CBS, Fox, ABC, like the kind of.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't need a box for it though.
What do you mean? Well, I'm saying like if you have a satellite, like a little, not a satellite, but the little antenna thing. Do you remember
the
those?
Receivers?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had one of those, and I could only get the stuff that.
Wait, so you even just have like the coax out of the wall? Like that's not.
I think you plug that into the wall.
Yeah, and then like if you had cable at your house, it would. Yeah.
But we had to have the box.
No, you didn't. No.
Yeah, we had to have a box at each TV.
No.
Yes.
No, not for Cartoon Network. For Fucking
Yeah, for Cartoon
HBO.
Network.
No.
Yes, dude.
Who's your cable provider?
DirecTV. Actually, we had a couple. We had DirecTV, and
TV.
at one point we also had who did we have? AT&T Uverse. That was pretty good. Now we have Xfinity.
Dang.
Yeah, my parents still. Do your parents still have cable?
I think we do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. It's time to cut the cord, but they're obsessed with.
No, it's crazy. We've been. We've been cutting down. Like we had a lot of the extra cable channels, but they've been slowly cutting down. It was funny because like I mentioned earlier, like my mom's Filipino. We actually ended up cutting the Filipino channel out of the cable package.
What?
It saved us a shit ton of money. It's because she wasn't watching it anymore.
Damn, really?
She was just watching K-dramas all the time.
Oh, wow.
Yes, she just switched. Damn. She switched nationalities on me, bro.
She just betrayed him.
I know. She switched nationalities. It's crazy, but
yeah.
No, so they've been cutting back, but I think they still have regular cable. Like just kind of the more basic package, very like trimmed down.
Right.
But it's a Spectrum, so that kind of sucks.
Oh, Spectrum. I feel like I've heard of that, but I feel like I'm not super familiar.
Yeah, it's not something you want to be familiar with, if we're going to be honest.
Oh, gotcha.
I think they're a Warner Media company, but I'm not sure.
Got you.
I don't remember. But yes, back to Adult Swim.
Back to Adult Swim. Yeah, no, I do definitely think that this trend is super creative. And also, yeah, I mean, I guess we're talking about the power of nostalgia also because,
that's our age range, honestly.
Yeah.
That really is.
Even though I wasn't a part of it, it's still, I don't know, even
still,
watching it feels nostalgic. Like it does kind of like, man.
I think it's just because it's such a cultural moment, you know?
Maybe.
Like even if you weren't huge watching Adult Swim, it's just like, oh, it's still taking you back. You're still transporting yourself back in time to that moment.
Yeah.
So like, I guess that's fair.
I remember when you're watching Cartoon Network and it's like, boop, this is switching to Adult Swim now. I don't even know.
Noah's got to turn it off.
Said. Yeah. I was like, gotta switch to, I don't know, Disney Channel.
Oh yeah. Disney Channel running, kids shit 24/7.
They still do to this day.
They do.
Disney at night though. Come on.
Oh,
that would be dope. If they had like,
you mean like
a late night Disney or something, like
okay,
like an after hours type,
but like
kind of how they have Nick at Night and Adult Swim. So
that's just way too off brand though.
It is, but I want them to have some fun. You know, everybody else, all the other channels have fun. You know, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. Disney Channel's just come on, have a little edge.
I guess so.
I'd like them to have a little edge.
It would be. But, and I mean, I feel like they're kind of going in that direction a bit, you know?
Oh, they're getting edgier.
Edgier slightly. But here's my thing. Because like you think of the Disney Channel stars back in the day when they went into music, right? There was a lot of limitations, you know, like, and Olivia Rodrigo just says fuck. Whenever she fucking wants
it's the first time you like hear some of her songs, it's a little jarring.
It is. It's like, yo,
whoa, you're on Disney and they're letting you do this shit.
Yeah, and it's like the fact that she's still able to be on Disney because I think they just renewed that show for a second season or whatever. They're like going to release a second season. I don't know.
I think. Well, the second season is actually going right now.
Oh shit. So, well, I don't watch it.
I'm gonna get into it soon.
You're going to? I don't think it's going to be
wanting to watch it for a long time, actually.
It's not going to be as good as
it's not, but here's the thing. It looks extremely self-aware from all the like trailers and stuff I've seen. Like it just, and I think the concept looks really interesting too.
I guess so.
Yeah. You know, shameless little shout out to High School Musical, the series, you know,
I guess so. We're just shouting out whatever now.
Hey, gotta have fun with it.
Gotta have fun. But back to the nostalgia train.
Yeah.
Adult Swim.
One thing I was going to say is that I think it's really interesting, at least seeing like the way nostalgia has kind of represented itself on TikTok. because I mean, I think nostalgia has been like a big thing already, even in media. Like we just see reboot after reboot after reboot and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of that lacks creativity, but I feel like everything that's rooted in nostalgia on TikTok still manages to like bring it back with some degree of creativity.
Oh yeah.
Specifically to this trend, like I don't know, like it could have very easily just been like, haha, Adult Swim, like, and then you just like put up the blue, like, or like, and like text of like, you know, the brackets in the AS, but people are like, no, I'm gonna like, I don't know. I saw the guy that was working at a movie theater and was like cleaning up after people, and like he like put the popcorn into the shape of the AS, and I was like, oh, that was cool. Like,
that's so good.
Yeah, right. Like people are really coming up with some really good stuff. So I don't know. I definitely like that because it is getting to the point where like nostalgia is only going to do so much for me. Like the actual, like just bringing back the actual thing or the like, you know, the IP that we already know is only going to get you so far if what you're doing isn't interesting, you know?
Right.
But I will say, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that this trend is like being led by our generation, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't think whoever these higher ups are in other places that are like really trying to push for nostalgia are necessarily being creative, and they just think, hey, all you got to do is just bring back Jurassic Park, you know, just make another Jurassic Park movie and people are going to be there.
See, and I think
I guess they are to some degree, but it's not good. You know?
Yeah. And I think the big thing with that is the main difference between corporatized nostalgia feeding and just on TikTok where it's completely user generated content. Right. This is for the most part people who did experience this, but they are putting their own creative spin on it. And I think that's what makes it stand out from the more corporate side of that. And yeah, like you said, nostalgia's always been a huge thing, but then you have the corporate flops. Like, I mean, this just came out, or not came out, but like some news came out about it recently. I don't know if you heard about the CW Powerpuff Girls reboot.
Oh yes. I actually have some thoughts about that.
Oh, you did? I mean, we can get into that a bit if you'd like, but I know they just announced that Dove Cameron said they're going to reshoot the pilot.
Yeah. The pilot's going through some reshoots because it was
terrible.
They said it didn't turn out the way that they wanted. I think the tone that they were going for, they said, was a bit campy, I think. And I guess that didn't go over too well. And here's what I'm going to say. I'm very optimistic about this Powerpuff Girls reboot. I am, dare I even say, looking forward to seeing it.
No, bad take.
Here's the getting shot down.
Did you read the script?
Look, I saw those parts of the script. Not great. But here's the other thing. Who the writer is Diablo Cody, she's a very great writer. She wrote the movie Juno. Which is a great movie. She's also got some other stuff under her belt. And I think, you know, I will say a lot of times in scripts, some things don't come across as well as they do when you're seeing it on the screen, you know? Like there's some stuff I've watched before where I'm like, oh, if I got this script, this would probably look really bad. But that's why you have actors, you know, to bring it to life in a different way. So I think sometimes seeing words on a page can be maybe not the best way to introduce yourself into something, but some of the parts of that script were pretty bad. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just a glaring example. Like, I feel like sometimes it's passable because obviously, I mean, like I've written scripts before. Dialogue is one thing that's extremely difficult because you want it to sound natural, but like, I don't know. I just feel like that was a glaringly terrible example.
I do think though that like knowing Diablo Cody, I don't think that she's smart. She's smart. She's not stupid. She's not a bad writer. So I feel like she was very aware of what she was writing and how it was coming across. And I don't know how it would play out in this show. I don't know the context. Obviously, now we will probably never see what that was supposed to end up being. But I will say, I do think had we seen that version of it, it might have been better than the script looked. Like, I think when we saw it on screen, it may have turned out a little better than what everyone expected. That's just me, though.
We will see. The CW, let's be real.
It is also the CW. The CW, hey, they've had some hits. They've had some hits.
They have some bangers.
CW knows how to do a good first season. If they don't do anything, they're going to give you a bomb-ass first season of a TV show. And then after that, I can't vouch for anything. They usually fall off the rails after season 1. But they can put out some good season 1s. Jane the Virgin, for Gina Rodriguez being who she is, you know, that show was still good. And I mean, hey, the stuff with Gina didn't happen. Hey, that stuff didn't happen till like the last season of the show. Okay. So
fair. Also, what was that movie she was in with Lakeith?
Oh, Someone Great? That was
that was the one that made that Lizzo track really pop off hard.
Oh, is that what? Oh, is that?
Yeah, it was in that movie.
Oh, I never saw it. It
was all right. Had Lakeith in it, not enough, but you know.
Yeah, interesting. And yeah, it was just. Oh, I know Jabuki was in it too. I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Jabuki. He's got a movie playing actually at Tribeca Film Festival. I might.
Oh wow.
Pay to watch that.
Look at that.
But anyway, yeah. Nostalgia. So I mean, sometimes it can. I think the main thing is if you're gonna bring it back, you got to put a spin on it. You know. Which is why I was like, maybe this Powerpuff Girls thing can work because they're doing a spin. It's gonna be a different vibe. You know. It's gonna be something else.
That's tough because I think there are two mindsets when it comes to like a reboot or a reimagining or whatever. And there's the camp that wants it to be faithful to the source material. Right. And then there's the camp that wants a spin on it or would be open to a spin on it at least. And I mean, you kind of got to think about, and I think it depends from IP to IP, what would work best.
100%.
I feel like Powerpuff Girls does not work in this kind of edgier attempt. I don't think so. I personally don't.
Interesting. I don't know necessarily. I think there's something there. I do think that there's something there.
There's something, all right.
Although I do think like part of the appeal of Powerpuff Girls is that they're like, you know, little girls going around and doing this, you know, just saving the city. So I will definitely say that's part of the appeal. And then if we're seeing grown women as the Powerpuff Girls, I don't know. Also now live action, that's another thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And also look at these fucking dog shit costumes.
The costumes, listen. I feel like I'm trying to play devil's advocate for this show. All right.
You're trying way too hard.
Oh, you pulled up the costumes on me? Wow.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna have to pull it out there.
Some people were like, maybe this is just like a dream sequence or something. You know, it's not like the actual costumes. It's I don't know.
Yeah. You could stop. You could stop. You stop advocating for the devil now if you'd like.
Yeah. Also, I do like Chloe Bennett. She's cool. She was actually like one of my first celebrity crushes.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, and I actually got to meet her. The one thing against her though, that she's not gonna be able to live down. Is that she did date Logan Paul. She did.
Oh yeah.
Date Logan Paul. And that's when I met both of them. Well, I didn't meet both of them, but I was like right there. It was when I was in California. They were like both there, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's Chloe Bennett!" And I was like, she's with Logan." Yeah. not a good look for her.
Not a good look, Sweaty.
Yeah, especially because I'm pretty sure she was dating him like around the time of the Suicide Forest thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's not true, but
no, it is.
It is?
It is. It's
I don't know. That timeline doesn't seem to add up.
I was a big Chloe Bennett fan.
Man. All right, stalker.
I was a kid.
All right, I guess. But back to the main theme of nostalgia. There's one more thing on TikTok that's been really big lately. The two things that I have noticed that are big on TikTok that are both rooted in nostalgia. The second one is, ready for it? The motherfucking Backyardigans.
Boom.
Mic drop.
Backyardigans.
And again, we did kind of try to fact check this before we started. This is still kind of in our age demographic. Cause like, I mean, I know that this was like kind of when I was really young, cause it started in what we said 2004. And on the Wikipedia page, it says it ended in 2013, which doesn't make a lot of sense. I think it actually ended in 2009, and there was like an episode that trailed off into 2013 or something like that.
Got you. That makes more sense.
Yeah, something like that. But it's really crazy because three TikTok audios, three very popular TikTok audios are Backyardigans songs. Mm-hmm. There's the Castaways song, right? Classic. That one was really big for a while. And then there's two more that I know you weren't super familiar with that were getting big. There's the Into the Thick of It song.
Oh, no, I know Into the Thick of It.
That one. Oh, I didn't mention that one. That was the third one. That was the one that I was like, wait, am I tripping? Is that Wonder Pets?
Oh.
It's not. It's Backyardigans. I double check. And the third one is the International Super Spy one, which... That's the one that
wasn't ringing a bell to me.
That's a banger, all right? My man Pablo, that's a banger. But yeah, those three songs are getting very, very popular on TikTok. And again, it's the same thing. They're being used very creatively by a bunch of different users, and it's that nostalgia. But we've got this BuzzFeed News article here. Let's take a look. It says the people behind the Backyardigans song can't believe it went viral 15 years later on TikTok. Right. So let's get into it. Jamina Simone Nash still remembers laying down the track that would go on to become a chart-topping viral hit over 15 years later. Is it actually? Is it actually on the charts? No way.
Damn. Backyardigans going number one.
Number one. Let's go. Castaways number one, folks. All right.
Come on.
Look. We gunned for Leave the Door Open, and it got to number one. Let's do it.
Two times got to number one.
Castaways number one. Let's do it.
Heard it here first.
But yeah, and I guess kind of to just briefly go into this, one thing that I've also noticed is that a lot of the voice actors are also coming out on TikTok and being like, hey, I was this person. Like, I know the voice actor of Pablo, he's been getting pretty famous on TikTok. I forgot.
Oh.
Who?
How old is he now?
He's like
our age?
Yeah, probably a little bit older. I will say like probably late 20s, pushing 30, maybe. I don't exactly remember. Because they were like 7, like I would say probably between 6 to 9 when Backyardigans was on. Okay. But yeah, and then I forgot who it was, but another one of the voice actresses, she actually works at a Trader Joe's now. Oh, wow. She has not found any other voice acting work. So
that is a shame.
That is a shame. You know, hire the homie. You know, she deserves it. You know what? I'll make a movie. We'll do it.
Shit.
We'll do it up.
Let's do it.
Honestly,
we'll get all the Backyardigans voice actors to come back.
Dude, honestly, live action CW Backyardigans. CW, you listen to me? We could do this.
That's a pitch right there.
We could do this. Listen, all right?
Come on.
It's gonna be edgy.
If they're already going with Powerpuff Girls, we could sell Backyardigans.
We could
sell Backyardigans.
Pablo is a pansexual. There we go. That's step one, all right? That's step one. That's it. That's all I got.
That would be I'm not gonna be surprised, honestly, if we hear something about a reboot soon. I'm really not.
I wouldn't be surprised either. They're definitely all the pieces are falling into place for it to happen.
Right. They really are. But I mean, I guess if it just ended in 2013, supposedly maybe that's not enough time. But I mean, if they want to strike while the iron's hot, well, actually, they wouldn't even be, because if they greenlit it right now, animation, like they're not getting this season out till.
I mean, I will say because the iron is still very much hot with this trend.
Even if say we get a new season a year from now, you think it's still
not a year from now, but I think if they announced it right now, they could still build some hype for it, even if it did come out in a year.
Interesting.
I think just the fact that it exists. The thing is that they have to announce it soon.
Right.
Announce that it's in the works. Because I mean, like,
because if they take too long to announce it, then
it's like, who fucking cares?
Yeah. That'll be interesting. I feel like maybe they could be more successful with like a TV movie or something like that, or like something on streaming, maybe. Because I don't know if people are really going to tune in for a whole season. You know, that's the thing.
Is Paramount has Nick, right?
They do. They could on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, so boom, Paramount Plus original series.
But also, we'll have to see how Paramount Plus is really going to do there. But
yeah, exactly. But I mean, yeah, they could. But hey, CW, if you're listening, hit my contact line. We can get working on that reboot
right now.
We can do it. Shit,
right now. Just
give me the money. I'll shoot the whole damn thing. I'll go hard. I'll start writing some scripts now.
That's it might
the Backyardigans deal with discrimination.
Wow. That's deep. I feel like Backyardigans, here's the thing. That was also a very quality television show. Like, it is like, as far as children's programming goes.
Oh yeah, no.
100%. Very good. Very good. And even like thinking about the songs, like, I feel like the fact that they're coming back right now, like obviously it is somewhat of a joke, but
it is a testament to how good a lot of them are.
No, yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm pretty sure like the show has a couple or a few Emmys actually.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
It's legitimately good television. So I think that is also why it's so successful. So if we were to tackle it, we got to bring the heat, man.
Dude, I'm telling you. Flying also, Lotus,
show created by a Black woman.
Exactly.
Shout out to her.
We'll get Kenny Beats to produce the soundtrack.
Oh wow, you think he's gonna do it for us?
I think he'd do it. He's enough, like, he's kind of with the internet shits.
All right.
I feel like
see. I don't know how that would sound. But we'll see. We'll see.
Could. I did say Flying Lotus originally, but I was like, I feel like he's doing too much serious shit. Like, like with the Yasuke soundtrack, I feel like he wants to be taken very seriously, and this is a little too memey.
He should.
No, absolutely. Yeah. This is way too memey though. So,
it is a little bit too memey. You know who would do it? Mark Rebier.
Oh, yes.
He would do it.
Yes, 1,000,000%. Also, what chart is Castaways trended on #1 on Spotify's viral charts? That's what it was.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Good for them. That was also played quite a lot on my trip. So
you went hard on it?
Not me. Hey, that was my friend. Every time we got in the car, they threw it on.
Right.
Deja vu, or no, Good For You and Castaways. That was
It was the two bops for the trip.
Those were the soundtracks for the trip. Hey, what can I say?
But
Not
yeah. Yeah, I mean, going deeper into this article, they say that the songs would go into a wide variety of genres. Dude, honestly, their music really did slap so hard.
Did.
Yeah, dude, these kids, I mean, they're coming out in the masses of like, hey, I was on the Backyardigans, guys. Make me famous. And I mean, it's working.
I mean, I would do the same thing. I'm like, oh, y'all going this crazy? Keep it up.
Exactly.
Keep it up. Fucking support me.
Exactly.
I'm just out here working at Trader Joe's.
Dude, I feel so bad for her. This is the guy who he's been popping off on TikTok that he plays Pablo. I want to see if they have the one of the girl who works at Trader Joe's. I don't think they do in this article.
Also, nothing wrong with working at Trader Joe's, by the way.
Yeah, nothing wrong with working at Trader Joe's, but
hey, if she wants some voice acting work, get her some fucking voice acting work.
Dude, 100%. And I feel like we're a little too late to the game to get her on that, but
you think? Come on, we can start the Kickstarter.
We could, I guess so. But yeah, there's the Into the Thick of It trend, and then the International Super Spy one that was really, really going hard. And honestly, that shit slaps. That song slaps so hard.
I'll have to listen to it after this. I feel like maybe if I heard it, I would be like, oh, okay. But no, yeah. If you who's your favorite Backyardigan, or who does it for you?
Dude, I'm rocking with Pablo. I'm not even gonna lie.
Dang.
I'm going Pablo. What about you? I'm a big
Uniqua fan.
Oh, okay.
She got it going on.
That's valid. That's not a bad take. I'll give you that. That's not a bad take.
Thank you.
It's a good take. Yeah, good take from Noah for once.
Wow.
I'm kidding. He's got good takes sometimes. But yeah, I mean that's been the nostalgia train on TikTok, and I think it's just going to keep going any further.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna get some more Backyardigan songs coming in, I think that. I mean, I'm trying to think about what else from the childhood that's gonna come in. I know we're both big on Ben 10.
Oh, don't even get me started. I was actually just telling someone the other day. I was like, you know how sometimes people will just get like really drunk and they're like, I just went and got a random tattoo. Yeah. I feel like if I were to have something like that, it would be Ben 10. It would be a Ben 10 tattoo.
Dude,
and
honestly, banger.
And you know what? If I were to do something like that, I would put it on like my thigh or something. Like,
really?
I'm not trying to have everybody see, like, if I go into a professional work environment at some point, like
Ben 10 face tat.
Ben 10
tat.
I just got the Omnitrix like right there.
Yes.
No, yeah. I mean, hey, I still got, what is that?
Tier 3 on Patreon. I got the Omnitrix on his face. Yeah.
I got seasons 3 and 4 on DVD right behind me. So
a word?
Come on.
Watch party. Let's go.
I'm a real Ben 10 fan, okay? Don't test me.
All right.
Ben 10 trivia, come at me. Like, I know it.
Dude, that makes me excited for like what pub trivia is going to be like in like, let's say 10 years. Let's say 10 years,
that would be
right?
Pretty interesting. Yeah.
Cause like, I feel like now we're still in like pub trivia is like the 30 somethings right now that we're watching TV in like the early 90s and shit like that. So it's like, but once it gets to our time, shit's going to be fun. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going hard on pub trivia.
It's going to be like, what was the episode that Ben 10,000 first appeared? And I'm going to be like, I fucking know it.
Oh man.
I don't actually know it, but
I feel like there was some, actually, to be fair, there was some Ben 10 trending on TikTok a while back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was this trend where it was the theme song and people would pretend like they had the Omnitrix, but then like it got to like the normies and it was all these girls going like licking their hand and then pushing it. And then, yeah, that was just when it was like, everyone's like, no, stop it.
Don't disrespect Ben 10 like that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Ben 10, not sexy.
Giving us too much. It's giving us too much. Although I will say, I think near the end, they kind of went off the rails. I don't know what this new reboot is doing, but at the same time, it's not for me, which is fine. I can understand that.
And that's like, the big thing with a lot of nostalgia is like, is it for the original audience or is it for a new audience?
Right. Which is like, sometimes I'm okay if you want to bring something back and bring it for a different audience. And I think that was like one of the biggest things that people got upset about when Teen Titans Go first came out.
Oh yeah.
Because they were like, this isn't Teen Titans. Like, this isn't what I know. This is like comedic, like, dude, I didn't ask for this. But I mean, now I feel like the like what's what I'm looking for. The narrative has completely changed. Like, people are really rocking with Teen Titans Go now.
Loki pretty banging.
I mean, the stuff, like the clips that I've seen from it, just like on Twitter and stuff, like seem pretty nice. I've heard like that the movies are pretty good too. So yeah, I mean, go ahead. And it's one of those things where it's like, it works well for a new generation that's not familiar with Teen Titans, but for our generation that is open to something different and something new, you know, it can work for them too. I think it just all depends on what your relationship is like with that, you know, right. IP and how open you're going to be to it coming back as something completely new.
Yeah. There was one clip that I remember seeing that was getting some traction from Teen Titans Go, where they actually showed clips from the original series. And there was like, the show used to be about heart and character development. And they're like, we looked so cool.
Oh my God.
It's so fucking funny.
See, they're self-aware.
Exactly. And that's what gets them. That's why they're so good with it. Is that, I mean, hey.
Dang. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I really have to say about nostalgia. Yeah.
Well, we can love me some nostalgia over here.
Yeah. We can quickly touch on these two things that I wanted to mention. Tyler, the Creator, is super bleeding edge news when we are recording this, but he just started his album Rollout. Let me go ahead and pull up the picture right here.
Oh, you're pulling it up? There's actually a website too, I saw.
Oh, I didn't see the website. You might need to send that to me, but
it doesn't. I don't think it says anything. It just has this like billboard on it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't think it actually does anything.
But yeah, I mean, he ran out this billboard. If you do call the number, I think it's him and his mom or something.
It's a voicemail from his mom,
right?
Which people have actually found out it's going to be on the album.
Okay.
So there is it's an interlude, people are assuming, because it's just kind of like yeah, it's just the mom. It's like a voicemail from his mom, and it's just kind of like some jazzy instrumental playing in the back. It sounds kind of nice. So apparently it's called Mama Talk, I think is the name of the interlude on the album. So yeah, Tyler's coming.
Tyler's coming. And we were talking a bit before the king. Yeah, we were talking a bit before the podcast that, I mean, he's been insanely consistent with his 2-year release cycle. Unlike some people.
Looking at you. You know who you are.
You know who you are. K. Dot.
Well, name dropping him. Calling him out. Drop. As if he's going to like see this and be like, oh, fuck. All right.
I forgot to drop. Oh, now that Kevin from Needle in the Lens podcast said something, album coming soon.
Now it's serious.
Imagine that, right? No, but last thing, I don't even know if you did catch this, but this is like super duper bleeding edge. Doja Cat just announced her album dropping.
I just saw it whenever I went to go look at the Tyler thing.
Okay, yeah, I went on Twitter to pull up the Tyler shit and I was like, oh hey, Doja's trending.
But I'm not gonna this track list.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take a chance with showing it because might get some little Twitch ban or whatever. Gonna play it safe, but yeah, we're getting Ariana Grande, nice. SZA, The Weeknd, Jid, which I'm super hyped for. Young Thug. I mean, dude, Jid's been doing his thing, man, on these like pop features.
No, yeah. Jid on a like placement on here with the names that are the other features on here, dude.
Dude,
that's a big placement.
That is. And also, why is this sideways? I can't. Which way?
Oh, see, this is I'm saying like people are always talking like, oh, I'm looking at this cover art now too. It's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like I know a lot of people are like, like why hasn't Jid gone mainstream? Da 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 da. Like I don't know. And here's the thing:
I feel like
will Jid go mainstream? I'm
Probably
not sure,
not.
but I think he is definitely on a path to get there.
I don't think he'll ever go fully mainstream.
I don't think so.
But
either.
I think he's making a name for himself. I mean, like shit. He was on a track with Dua Lipa. Like, come on, dude.
I think if we start talking like the new age lyrical, new age, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
But like the newer lyrical rappers, he is definitely at this point.
He's now a name in that conversation.
Yeah, like he's gonna be one of the top ones. I mean,
yeah, like we talked about that last time.
Yeah,
on the last episode, where like, I mean, he's gonna be out here, man. I feel like,
especially if he gets that Drake feature, dude.
Bruh,
that might.
It's game over.
I don't know if the track list drops, and I see Drake on there,
dude. Dude, that's game fucking over. Dude, I'm saying
I talk
every
shit
time
about Drake sometimes, but
yeah,
come on, it's fucking Drake. Like,
exactly. Nah, I don't know. Every time I hear Jid do some new shit, it just surprises me, and I forget like how amazing he's on track to be like my favorite, even maybe over Denzel. That is some blasphemous talk, but
I'm not even gonna argue with you on that. I think right now, for me, who's got my heart right now.
I mean, yeah.
Actually, wait. I was gonna say Kenny Mason, but
yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
No, I was catching that.
He's really in there, but yeah, no, it could definitely be Jid bumping up to the number 2 spot past Denzel, maybe even number 1.
Wait, you got Kenny Mason? All right.
Hey, man, I'm talking about favorites.
Okay, favorites. All right.
Near and dear to my heart. Fair. Right? Yeah, no. I'm not saying necessarily that he is. Well, no, I'm actually not going to open that can of worms right now. I was like, I feel like this is going to be a bad conversation.
No.
But yeah,
but I've always compared the two in my head. Like I've been like bouncing it around, and like kind of one of the main ways that I think Jid has way over Denzel is just how versatile he is. Like he's got that singing voice too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I mean, like not to say that Denzel can't sing. Like he did, Got My Back with shit. I'm blanking on her name. I'm so bad.
I know.
Riemann,
talking about.
Right?
Yes.
Well,
I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but something like that.
Something like that. But I mean, like,
and even Taboo.
Fine.
Title track.
Yeah, exactly.
He was sliding on that one too.
Yeah. So, but
I mean, he
does not have the versatility that Jid has, and that's the thing.
Jid could do Taboo. Denzel could not do Sandstorm.
Oh, never. He could never.
And what we really need is
some more Mariba X Jid. Yeah.
EP. Just give us a little EP.
Honestly,
4 or 5 tracks. That's all I want. I just want.
Yeah, that would be the shit. I think the only thing that Denzel has over Jid right now is I think just like raw discography and the quality of the discography. Like I think obviously the Never Story is great.
Right.
But I don't know like where it would rank in comparison to most of Denzel's discography, and I don't think fairly high.
Interesting. I have actually been revisiting the Never Story somewhat recently, and it's really good. It's really good. Even like now holding it up to DiCaprio too, like I think it's just like miles ahead, honestly.
Oh no, by far.
Yeah, from on every level, even like production and like Jid's rap. Well, I will say I think Jid is rapping very well on DiCaprio too. But,
yeah.
Production specifically, I think the Never Story is better, and it just feels like a more cohesive project because I mean it's an album, and DiCaprio 2 is a mixtape.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I don't know. I think like obviously Taboo is up there for me, as well as Imperial, but the Never Story, I would put it at least, you know, right there with Imperial, maybe just a little underneath. You know,
I'd put it a decent bit underneath.
Oh, okay.
I think I think I'd put Unlocked over. Yeah, I know. I saw that look, but it's such a tight record and just what
feels like a hot take to me. That feels like a hot take.
I feel like that's a fairly decent hot take though.
Unlocked? I don't think it's over the Never Story. Dude, Never Story
it's so tight. Like it's so tight, and the production and just
I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I can agree with that one. But I think
it's close. It's close.
The fact that Jid is even in this conversation after 2 albums is impressive.
Oh, no, definitely. Impressive. And I think the biggest thing is that we'll see what happens after the Forever Story. Because I mean, hey, I could be changing my tune real hard. Forever Story could be one of my favorites. We'll see.
Could be.
We'll see.
Expectations are quite high.
So
exactly. We'll see. We will see about that. But I guess we originally started talking about the Doja album.
Yes. I think this will put him on the map really hard.
Was there a date on there?
June 25th.
Oh, this month.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
2 weeks.
See, that's why when we do at the end of the month or maybe beginning July, when we do our halfway.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting because there's some good stuff. Isaiah Rashad's supposed to be dropping this month as well.
Okay. Okay.
I know Vince is dropping a single. Hey, it's an exciting time.
It is.
The year is finally starting.
It really is. I hate the text on the track list. I can't read it. It's like wingdings.
Oh, did she? Oh, she tweeted it herself.
Did she? I don't know. I'm seeing like the pop bass tweets and shit like that.
Oh, okay. I saw this one. I saw a different one. Okay, no, she actually did tweet it herself. I thought this was a leak because I was looking at the tweet I saw was from an account that like leaks stuff or like just gets stuff early. But I do see this wingdings sort of thing you're talking about. You know, honestly, if you really look at it, it's not that hard. It's
just I gotta turn my head to read it, and that's a whole thing.
But I will say I'm not a fan of the cover art. Now that I'm looking at it closer, I don't like it. It just looks like not that high quality. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there was like a really high production value there.
But I mean, hey, she's still one of right now's biggest artists, so.
No, she is. So, I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of work that went into it. Let's just hope the vinyl has an alternate cover.
Dang, you're gonna cop?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna cop. Looking at this, looking at Jid on there too. I know this is gonna slap. I know this is probably gonna slap.
I don't know. We'll see. I feel like you liked Hot Pink a lot more than I did. I did not.
I did.
Love
Hot Pink made my year end list that year. So, and I feel like it was, I mean, not like super high, but
I'm kind of surprised she's already dropping. Like I feel like she didn't need to.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, no. I think the wave of Hot Pink was just starting to die down. But I mean, the hype for the Kiss Me More single is like just strong enough to sustain a few months.
What if you got to have a summer album? She wants a summer album.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So I'm cool with this actually. Gave us one single and then
album. I wouldn't doubt that we won't get another single in the coming weeks.
That's right. She's dropping a single tomorrow.
Oh, well, there you go. Boom.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
But
very excited to hear Jid on it, but
very bleeding edge.
We are super bleeding edge here. I mean, for those of you listening or watching after the fact, it's not. But yeah. Those of you on Twitch, we're here. We're here up to the minute. Which, by the way, guys, we do live stream this podcast on Twitch every Wednesday evening at 6:30 or 7 Central, depending on what we're feeling that day. Twitch.tv/FlipTV Live. We're going to take a quick little break.
Oh, take
here.
A break.
Just a super quick one, just to gather our bearings.
Nice.
But when we come back, we're going to talk about the Loki series. So if you don't want spoilers for the first episode, which if you're watching this after the fact, it's Friday. Come on. What the fuck's wrong with you? Why haven't you seen it yet?
Come on, get with it.
Yeah, get with it. But if you want to watch it and then come back and hear our thoughts, you're more than welcome to. Or if you're watching on YouTube, there should be the little chapters at the bottom until you can skip to our outro of the show. And yeah, we will be right back. Boom. And welcome back. We are back from the break. We are getting close to the end of the podcast, but we have the last thing that we want to talk about, which is Loki. The first episode dropped today, just Wednesday, right? But yeah, let's I mean, for once, I caught it day one.
I was shocked. I was shocked when you texted me and you were like, yeah, we could also talk about Loki today. Cause I just saw that. I was like, what? Like I actually almost texted you. I was like, oh, did you get a chance to catch the Loki? But I was like, no, there's no way. It literally just came out. But you were on it. I did not realize I didn't know how excited you were for this one.
I don't know, man. I've always loved the Loki character.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just really hype, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym, and hey, let me start some laundry. And I was like, like laundry, I gotta take pre-workout, wait like 15 to 30 minutes to kick it. I could watch about half of Loki, and I watched the whole episode. Then I watched
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that was a moment.
Is that going to be the weekly routine? No.
I mean, I'm gonna try to be up to speed as early as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you guys haven't watched it, highly recommend you watch it, because we are gonna probably get into some spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers, I mean, stick around. We'll talk about it. We can see if you want to check it out and whatnot.
Yes.
But I'll let you go. I'll let you go first.
Okay. I will just say, loved it.
Yes.
A lot. I think that pretty much like from the start of this, I think it like those first couple minutes or so, like obviously you have the like intro stuff where they like have to play the stuff from Endgame to kind of let you know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But like after that, once we get into the show and he like lands in the desert and like all the TVA people come, like I was like really into it. And just that moment where like she hits him. And
yeah.
Like,
that goes in slow motion.
When I was like, oh my God, this is so dope.
Oh yeah.
And then you get to the theme song, which I also thought was so cool. I really love the theme song, actually. Like that was one of my highlights, I think, of this whole thing. I was was so good.
that fucking 20 seconds was the highlight, huh?
It was. I mean,
that's valid. It's a great theme song.
It was really cool. And I was going to say, I need this score on vinyl, dude. I really like the score too. But yeah, overall, I think it was a very solid first episode. I think, it's not even just because, I mean, you go into it knowing that like we love Loki. So obviously off of that, it'll probably be interesting. Mm-hmm. But the world that they've created for him to be in for this show is really interesting. And I think like the Owen Wilson's character, I believe.
Oh yeah, that was such a fucking shock.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was going to be in it. I wasn't keeping that much up.
Yeah, no, you didn't know he was even in it at all.
I didn't. I was like, fucking Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson. But I think his character is really fun and will probably be a lot of fun throughout this season. And it just seems like they're really going to be, this seems like a show, like they're going to play around with a lot of different stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's
going to be really cool. And like, I think obviously the first episode is probably just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If this is the first episode, bruh.
Yeah.
It's going to go crazy.
Swinging, which is something that, I mean, like I said, I liked the first episode of WandaVision quite a bit, or I guess we got the first 3 episodes, right?
I don't remember. Like I said, I was late to the game on that one.
Yeah. I believe they gave us the first 3 episodes, I want to say. Either the first 3 or the first 2. And, you know, some people were like, but from what I've seen today, it seems like everyone that's seen this first episode is just like, I'm all in. I'm all in.
Dude, absolutely.
Which is something that like, obviously for some people, WandaVision suffered. And also for me personally, Falcon and Winter Soldier suffered with, especially in that first episode, just didn't do it for me. But they're starting out strong with this one. And I don't know how many episodes are in this season, but I'm excited.
Dude, and I tweeted about it this morning after I watched it. I was like, dude, this is like just off bat, like just based on first episode across the board, this is probably my favorite of the Marvel Disney Plus series. Yeah. I was going to say Disney Plus series, but then I didn't want Mando stands in my mentions and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you might have Rodrigo stands in your mentions.
Oh, yeah, dude, honestly. Bro, y'all know y'all know I'm rocking with Rodrigo. Come on.
Exactly. You've made it known.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, just right off bat, so fucking good. And I will say, like, out of the Disney Plus series, I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier was very self-contained. Mm-hmm. I think WandaVision kind of set some things up.
Yeah, a little bit.
I think this one is the perfect charge into what's coming next in the MCU.
Okay, so you think this is going to be like not self-contained? Oh
no, I think this is setting things up like very well in a couple of different ways.
Yeah, I can definitely see that too. I can see both. I can see both ways, I think, because at least Loki seems like he's going to be very self-contained.
No, he is, but I just think the way that the series will progress, it's going to build the world in ways that'll make the future movies a lot easier to digest and
right
to get to. So I think that for those of you who aren't tuning into the Disney Plus series, one, I do still think you should watch WandaVision. I think that's a worthwhile one for world building wise. But two, I think this one is going to be an absolute necessity if you want an understanding of the MCU post Endgame / Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yep.
I think this one is going to be absolutely essential.
I think so too. Because I mean, in this, they're already talking about multiverse a lot. Like,
yeah, they literally said the madness of the multiverse. So
so I was like, oh, okay, they're swinging.
Name drop.
They're not messing around with this one. And
they're not, and
I'm here for it.
And the timekeepers. What my favorite thing. And this is such a small detail. Well, I guess not small details. They made a pretty big deal out of it. But when he opens the drawer and there's the Infinity Stones in there and there's like 7 or 8 of them. That's perfect for a very specific reason. And one of my biggest worries when it came to, the MCU going forward is that, all right, they did Endgame. It's this colossal threat. How are they going to, how are they going to one up that? How are they going to go above that?
Right.
And the best way to do that is to make the entire plight of the first saga completely meaningless in the grand scheme of things.
You're like, dude, we have like fucking 20 here. They just use them as paperweights. Like,
yeah.
You're like when wow.
That, and just in the first episode, it's like, hey, you remember what we built up 10 years to do? And it's this big epic battle. Yeah, fuck all that. None of that matters.
They're like, they had a
this is
right
not,
here.
Yeah, this is not the big deal. This is not
right.
the big bad. It's going to get so much crazier from here. And I like that because I think that even though, like, while yes, it was a pretty big mention,
right.
that was a nice subtle way to minimize the original conflict. So that way you can build towards an even greater conflict.
A new one. Yeah. And I think it was like a very good mix of like, just like very subtle, but also like, I mean, even after like you see Loki's reaction to this.
Yeah. He has that existential moment
so
there.
It's like you kind of get both of that. It's like, okay, on one hand, these Infinity Stones are literally just like sitting in a drawer, but then you also do see Loki that's like, wow.
He's like,
okay,
yo, what
this
the
is
fuck?
kind of serious. So it really like balanced that super well. Yeah. Wow. Great first episode.
Great. So fucking amazing. I really don't have much else to say other than it was just so great.
I'm still riding high on that theme song, man. And that title sequence. So good.
Dude, just and like, look, super spoilers for the very ending. This is the last thing we can talk about. But it's like because the variant we're chasing is you. I'm like, yo, what?
Yeah.
Perfect cliffhanger. And it's just like, I just think the sequencing of the whole episode is just like, even though it was like a 50-minute series, and I was a little disappointed when it was 50 minutes. I was like, I wish it was a little shorter, not gonna lie.
Oh, really? I got excited.
See, but for me, I'm like, I'm on a schedule.
Oh yeah. You had things to do, places to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I had things to do. I had a nap to get to, man.
But when I saw those, did not miss a beat.
No. I will say, do you think at the end, right? Because they're like, oh, the variant we're chasing is you, which I actually had considered. Whenever that little girl pointed at the devil, I was like, could be Loki.
Mephisto is coming. Sorry, Mephisto stands. They keep teasing.
God. They're gonna keep.
It's literally never gonna happen. Well, it could.
They're gonna hold out hope. But
they really do keep teasing them, though.
No, they do. I was like, oh wow. But then the weird thing to me was at the end, whenever we see like that hooded figure. Person, right? Like I was
they don't
thinking,
just straight up reveal that it's him.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's not, like maybe that's a twist that they're doing, like they think they're tracking Loki, but it's actually like somebody else. Because if it was Loki, like why didn't they just show us his face? Yeah,
that would have made sense, like progression wise. So I was definitely confused about that, but I think obviously like to still keep that air of mystery and keep options open.
Right.
It was definitely a good call on their part. But now I'm just trying to think like, okay, it's Loki. How is this work?
Yeah. And I think one of the things about this that's going to be so interesting is that it might bring back that sort of WandaVision thing where it's like each week we're just like, okay, we get more and more. And maybe we get another one of those like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
Because that was one of the great things about WandaVision is like every week we were just like new theories, new, like, what do we think is happening here? What's going on? And so I think that made it really interesting. I will say, I feel like the fact that it comes out on a Wednesday kind of hinders that. Just because
I don't think so.
Really, I don't know. I think dropping episodes on a Friday is good because it's a good end of the week thing. And people like when they get off work or something, like Obviously, they don't have anything they have to do the next day if it's a weekend sometimes, so they can just like, all right, cool, I got this to look forward to at the end of my week. But when you drop it in the middle of the week, maybe not everybody's going to have time to, get to it in the middle of the week.
I feel like maybe they weren't as confident about this series doing all that well.
Interesting.
Maybe that's why. Because I think because it's not a main Avenger character. Well, even though he is, but like he's not an Avenger.
I feel like WandaVision was a bigger risk.
I don't think so. I mean, like,
really?
I don't know. Are there more Wanda stands or Loki stands?
I think Loki stands. We've had definitely Loki stands.
I think
Loki is a big character. Also, he's had more time. Super developed character. Was the main villain in First Avengers.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's a tough call, but I feel like maybe it was just a risk. I think that impact that you're saying about the end of the week, I feel like that's less of a big deal nowadays with streaming. I think the main thing with that is just like, Twitter interaction with the series, 24-hour news cycle, whatnot.
I hope
more
there is
media buzzwords.
I hope I do see a lot of discussion. I feel like I haven't seen as much discussion. I will say I don't think I've seen as much discussion from any MCU show as there was for WandaVision.
I mean, it went hard in the morning. The discussion went hard.
Oh, is the people going up this morning? I was at work.
Yeah, because it dropped at midnight.
Right. Yeah.
I might just Loki. I might just stay up on Tuesday nights and just watch it.
I was thinking about that. But I mean, this well, actually, I don't know if it drops at midnight our time. I think it may drop at like 2 a.m. our time.
Oh, really? I feel like it's, now I'm trying to think. It's gotta be, I feel like if it drops it would be midnight Eastern at at best, and then it would be 11. And at worst, it would be midnight Pacific. And then that would be 2 a.m. like you're saying.
That's possible. I am not sure. But if it does come out, at midnight, then I'll definitely stay up to watch it. I was thinking about doing it, but I was like, I had work at 8 a.m. Like,
yeah, no, that's a bad call, but I mean, midnight's not bad though.
3 a.m. Eastern.
3 a.m. Eastern. That is fucking.
So that's 2 a.m. Yeah, that's 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's 12. That's 12 Pacific. Fuck.
Hey man,
I might still
stay up till 2.
I mean,
I don't know. It depends on when I work the next day, because that means you're not finishing until 3 o'clock, and you're going to bed.
Man, I'll do that. That's my thing.
It takes me a while to go to bed.
I guess so. I mean, like that's like real talk. That's normally the time I go to bed anyway.
3?
Yeah. I keep in mind I got responsibilities.
I mean, yeah. I guess so.
And like I make my own schedule and whatnot. But
I mean, even I just like, I don't know. I get kind of weird whenever my body clock is like, I don't know. If I go to bed at 3, then I'm going to wake up late. And
no, that's fair. I mean, you've got Job, so.
Yeah.
You kind of got him. But like, I could stick to just watching in the mornings. That is also a thing. All right. But now, veering back on track, do you have any theories in mind to what you think is the deal? Because obviously, like at the end, it's supposedly Loki. But what do you think?
I genuinely have no clue.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, I really have no clue what's going on, which is kind of interesting. I feel like WandaVision, I don't know, because WandaVision like is still kind of based on a story that we are familiar with, And this, I mean, as far as I know, seems to be like a pretty original idea. From what I know, I mean, I'm not familiar with like necessarily Loki's stories and whatnot. But yeah, so I feel like this could go in a bunch of different directions. I did see though that people pointed out that it looked like Peggy Carter made an appearance.
I did see that. Yeah.
In the back, I was like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know if that's necessarily something we're going to follow up on or just like a cool little
Easter egg
moment. But Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure where it's going. I'm not sure. It would have been cool if they dropped like the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, that would have been nice. But I think
since it's hour long, they're like, nah, y'all are fine with this one, which is, I mean, they're not wrong. It's still a good episode, but I'm just like, 2 episodes.
I want to know more. And now I'm mad that I watched it beforehand, because now I'm just like, well,
now you have to wait.
Now I got to wait a whole week.
Yeah. But it's good, man. It's really
so
good.
good.
And Tom
I'm just happy to be a part of the conversation now.
Yeah, welcome. I mean, you were a part of the conversation for Falcon. Well, you kind of had to.
I got behind.
Yeah,
I got behind on it, but like I started strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like you'll probably keep up with this. You seem pretty.
Yeah, I'm pretty invested.
Yeah, so that's good at least. But yeah, no, Tom Hiddleston, great actor as usual.
Yeah.
Just killing it. I mean, thus far we haven't really seen a whole lot of cameos. I'm not sure if this will. I have a feeling if they haven't done it now, probably about the same. I think the closest we got was in like, Falcon and Winter Soldier with Don Cheadle showing up for a little bit in that first episode, but
right.
No, I'm not even gonna count Sharon.
Yeah, because she's a main character. It's not a cameo necessarily. Yeah.
So I don't know if we'll get anything.
Which again, stupid twist, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll get any cameos in this. I think there is, with the story that they're telling, there's a lot of opportunity to.
Oh yeah.
Like
traveling through time.
Exactly. So there's lots of options for cameos. We'll just have to see what they choose to do.
Yeah. Definitely very exciting to see. I also don't necessarily have theories. Like I'm racking some around in my brain a bit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like maybe, okay, he's gonna, like the sacred timeline is that like, yeah, he gets detained for being a variant, but then as he goes along and he's working with them to chase himself, he like switches and that's what causes the other one or whatever. I don't fucking know. And it's kind of like an infinite loop in a sense, if that's how time works. But
yeah, I feel like the time thing might get confusing. I feel like time in the MCU has already been confusing, but
yeah, I mean, time is confusing in general.
That's true. I just don't think I understand the time rules of the MCU.
Yeah.
Endgame.
I mean, they did a decent job at kind of working through and developing that now, like especially with what was the name of the little clock lady in the little short video.
Oh, I don't recall the name. You remember? You thought I remember the name of that?
Fucking, I thought you would over me. I saw that way earlier than you did anyway. But yeah, I mean, like that kind of worked it through.
They did a good job of explaining that, I will say.
Yeah, it was like, oh, hey, it's me, Mario. No, it's like, hey, there's one true timeline, and like anything that goes against that, we come in and make sure that, hey, don't fuck that up and get back on track.
Exactly. But it was pretty good. So we'll just have to see. I'm excited. I'm excited for the coming weeks. I don't know if it's 6 episodes or 8 episodes or 9, but
I hope it's 8.
8 would be good.
I hope we get a lot of it. Actually, no, I don't want them to like drag it out too long if they're gonna tell the whole story. See, if they can tell the whole story in 6 episodes, I'm fine.
One of the cool things about this show is I feel like it could also be like a story of the week, or like, no, I don't want to say crime of the week, but like how crime shows will just like have episodes where it's just like, okay, this week is like this problem or something, and I'm like, or like this criminal, and then there's another criminal next episode. I'm like, I could see them doing something like that, where like some episodes just follow like a new variant that they're trying to work through, and maybe necessarily doesn't like progress the story, like the overall narrative forward too much, but it's still just like a fun episode, which I would be okay with also, if it's good at least.
Yeah, I think WandaVision was the one that really kind of steered obviously there was the overall narrative, but they had the sub narratives, I guess, if you will. And then as it went on, it got more heavily in the main narrative focus.
Right.
But it does feel like that with most of their series, their focus is on telling one concurrent story.
Right. And I mean, now that I just looked at 6 episodes, so I don't know if that's actually going to happen. It seems like they're going to have to.
It's just going to be the one story, which, that's fine.
But hey,
I do
it also says second season is in development. So.
Okay, well then maybe your other hunch was correct.
We will see.
We will see.
But
Loki, those are all Time Cop.
There you go. He's doing it.
Time Cop.
Except good, not bad.
Ooh.
Not bad cops.
Hot take. Time Cop is. Oh wait, never mind. I thought you were talking about the movie Time Cop.
Oh no, I was just talking about time cops in general. If Loki wanted to be another kind of cop, I would not support.
But time cops, you're okay with?
I'm okay with time cops. They seem like they are simply actually here to do their job, and are not worried about ruining the lives of Black people. So, hey,
yeah,
there we go.
Valid.
Those are all my thoughts on Loki. For now, we'll see what happens next week, and who knows? Maybe our next 6 podcast episodes are just going to be about Loki. Maybe,
probably.
Maybe
not.
we'll just start a little segment at the end where we just give our thoughts on the.
Yeah, almost like our segment where we talk about what the best thing we watched and listened to this week. Noah,
what Boom. A segue. What a segue. I think that is the best segue that we've had on the pod since we started.
What are you talking about? We're known for our killer segues.
That one was murderous. All right. That one was very good. Very good.
Thank you. I worked very hard on that.
Yes. But what I enjoyed this week, I'll actually have to look at my Spotify for music because it's
I feel that
coming to me.
No.
Oh, actually, I know first. I enjoyed this new album, this new Fouché album. Very good. For those of you that don't know, Fouché is the artist that sings that song. I'm enjoying learning not to fall off the deep end. That one, the deep end one that was on TikTok. It's actually a good song. And I will say her album, I also thought was very good.
I was going to say, that's not the Sleepy Hollow one, right? The
Sleepy Hollow.
My Body Different.
No.
Sorry, so she's trying to kick it. I think he remixed that beat or whatever.
Oh, got you.
That was on TikTok.
Got you. No, this one's good. But, yeah, there's a remix. Okay.
There you go. That's what it is.
The Deep End freestyle. There's that one. And then there's just like the regular one. I haven't heard this freestyle.
He actually dropped an album too.
Recently. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got you. No, yeah. I haven't.
It was not that good, but it's fine. I will add this Fouché album to my playlist because I actually haven't finished my playlist yet.
Oh, got you.
It was packed week.
Understandable. It is. I enjoyed this album. Thought it was pretty good. I also like the main reason I found out actually about her was because she had some like event or something where she was like, I don't know, it was like in LA and like you could like go and get a grill or something. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Cool.
But yeah, good album. Also, music video to the song "My Slime" is really dope. Really, really dope.
Oh wow! Look at that.
There was that track that I really love. New track from Remy Wolf. Also.
Oh yes.
Liz, did you hear it?
Yes, I did. It was the first thing I heard. Well, actually, that's a lie. It's not the first thing I heard because I technically went to the Josiah, Denzel, and Rico track first. Oh, yeah. But Liz was the first thing in my playlist, and
I didn't know you were a Wolf fan.
I'm not. I just saw that track and I was like, this looks cool. And I was like, wow, this is really good.
Dude, it's so good. Like it was stuck in my head all day today at work. And when I got in the car, I was like, I have to listen to this. And then I ran it back a second time.
I need to listen to it again.
This is so good. It's so good. Liz. Come on. Yeah, that one was good. And of course, like you said, the Josiah track was absolutely insane.
There's apparently some Rico slander going around with that track.
Off
they're
of
saying
that track?
Yeah, they're saying like, oh, could have done without Rico. I'm like, yo, chill, bro.
Rico fucking spazzed on that shit.
She really did. Like, I will say, like, God. Of the, I don't know. Because, like, I feel like she had the weakest bit, but
really?
like, but not by much.
I will say Denzel also
came.
Like, I feel like I haven't heard like that energy Denzel in quite some time. That was intense. So
that was
that was cool, and also a new track from Genesis Owusu.
Oh shit! How did I not see that?
Yes, that one was pretty good. He said he was like, we made a bunch of songs for the album. Some of them didn't make it. He was just gonna start dropping a few of them. This is one of them. It was good. I really liked that. So I'd say that's everything that I was really, really into from last week. And stuff I watched. I think maybe I mentioned this last week also. But I was watching Pose on FX, final season of that. And yeah, it just ended last week. So I guess on Sunday. Very, very great show. We'll miss it very much. I enjoyed the last season. Very groundbreaking show as well. And we'll go down.
Nice.
As being very important, I think, for queer people and specifically like Black trans people. So definitely a great show. I also watched a movie from Yorgos Lanthimos, who directed The Favorite and also The Lobster. I don't know if you've seen either of those, but they're really good.
I don't think I ever caught The Favorite.
The Favorite.
Maybe I have. Really, I don't know. Really there was a similar movie that came out around that time. I don't remember what it was called.
I think you are correct. I think there was another period piece.
Was that when Mary, Queen of Scots came out?
That might have been. Although I never saw Mary, Queen of Scots, but from what I gathered, two very different vibes. Oh, really?
I got it for free. I got an early screener for that.
Oh, got you.
Maybe that was the one, but I did see The Lobster. Yeah.
You saw The Lobster?
Pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah.
I think so.
So yeah, The Favorite, very good. I think it is my favorite of his. Yeah. I do love The Lobster quite a bit, but The Favorite's really good. But I watched his movie Killing of a Sacred Deer, which I have been wanting to get around to for so long.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, it came out in 2017 and I never got around to it. Been wanting to for so long. Watched it. This movie is very unsettling. Very unsettling. Literally the opening shot of this movie, I was like, this is disgusting. Yeah, no, I was like, I could barely stomach that. But it's just, oh my God, it just descends into, wow. I can't even really say anything about it without spoiling it, because it's something. So definitely be prepared if you're going to watch that at nighttime.
Where is that available on?
Netflix. And I will say, for like the first 40 minutes, you probably aren't going to understand what's happening. But when like it kind of gets revealed what's going on, I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck? This is what the fuck?
Yeah.
Good movie. Definitely not a movie I would recommend, probably. I don't think I would actually recommend this movie to anyone ever. If you ever if you ever feel so compelled to watch it, go for it. But I no, this is not a movie that I'm going to recommend to anybody.
Whoa, what a way to pitch it on the pod, man. Good job.
I know. I liked it, but I'm just like, I cannot.
You cannot in good faith recommend that?
In good faith recommend that to someone.
Right, that's fair.
But yeah, hey, if you feel so compelled at some point in your life, go crazy.
Go stupid.
But yeah, watch that. I also caught the Friends reunion. Watch the Friends reunion the other night. And here's the thing. Obviously, Friends is Friends. You know, it's got people hate Friends. You know, and I will let them. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and like go crazy about the show. Although I do, I like the show. I have liked the show for many years now. I think it gets too much hate. I will say, I think it gets
too much love.
What? I think people hate Friends now. Like it's a thing.
Well, yeah. Now it's the popular thing to hate Friends, right?
They hate Friends.
But
like,
I think,
and here's the thing: it's like the Friends and the Office thing. It's like hating both of them, which is like fine, hate a popular show, whatever. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that neither of them are funny. Okay. I found Friends to be very funny and also very endearing. I mean, it was a show like I kind of grew up with like, and my mom would always watch Friends. So I kind of grew up with it. And so I watched the reunion, and it ranges from like, just what the fuck? Why did this need to happen? To like, wow, this is really touching and heartwarming. So yeah, it's a little bit of a mixed bag, but I mean, if you like Friends, then I think it's a must watch. If you don't like Friends, don't even bother. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, that pretty much makes sense. I will say it's funny that you bring up The Office, because yeah, the Office hate train is definitely something that's coming around. But I think a lot of that does have to do with, and this is like where I personally feel on it, because I loved The Office when it was first on. Right?
Oh, like when it was airing.
Yeah, when it was airing, it was something that I watched because my dad was into it. So
you're with the shits.
I would just watch it with him, right? And it was something that I enjoyed. And obviously I was young, I didn't get everything, but I enjoyed it. The problem is that I'm assuming once it got on Netflix, then it became a matter of, oh, hey, I'm going to base my entire personality on this for a lot of people. Right. Everyone's Tinder bio was like, oh, I just love sitting at home watching The Office all day. And it's like, get a job? Like, I don't know.
Go outside. Oh my gosh.
Do your laundry.
Yeah. I will say, I think like hearing someone be like, The Office is my favorite TV show. Red flag.
That's a big red flag right there.
Now I'll say Parks and Rec is better. It just is. Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
Let me go back to Parks and Rec, and maybe I might agree with you. I don't know. I feel like I need like a side by side.
I watched The Office first, and then I watched Parks and Rec. And I was just like, I think Parks and Rec, like, really goes like all the issues that The Office had. I think Parks and Rec completely like took all of those issues and we're like, we see these and we're not going to do that same mistakes. Like,
right.
I think The Office suffered from having some underdeveloped characters, like characters that were really just like caricatures, and didn't really have a whole lot going on to them. I think every character in Parks and Rec is very fleshed out. And I think it also didn't suffer from, later seasons being less interesting because it ended very well. And I think it was like, 6 seasons, 7 seasons, maybe. I
feel like I want to say, and I'm not that like well versed in like remembering it that well. I feel like it got better as time went on.
Oh yeah. I think like the first season of Parks and Rec is rough. It's rough. And I think it's because there's a specific character there that they get rid of after that season. But it does get better as it goes on. It's a very, very strong show. I think
underrated.
I would say pretty underrated. One of my favorite TV shows, honestly.
That's a valid take.
There we go.
2 good takes in one podcast from Noah.
I'm on a roll.
Crazy. I'm going to buy a lotto ticket.
I should. Shit.
Yeah.
So that's what I was really digging this week. What about you?
All right. I guess I'll start with watched. I guess this technically doesn't count, but Loki, loved it.
Oh,
if you were listening earlier, loved that so much. But aside from that, actually, I did watch 2 things, right?
Okay.
One, I went and saw Conjuring 3, or The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. I enjoyed it. It wasn't fantastic. It is definitely my least favorite of the 3 core Conjuring movies.
Okay.
It was definitely not scary in the slightest.
Oh no.
I think the scares were pretty poorly done.
Oh.
But I just think like from a storytelling standpoint and just like the story of the movie, the story of the characters, I enjoyed it.
Pretty solid.
Like as someone who, especially like going back and rewatching some and watching for the first time others, some of the Conjuring films or like the Conjuring verse films. I was like, I'm already getting reinvested into the universe. So it's like, hey, I'm digging it. Like I enjoyed it. And it wasn't fantastic, but it's a good time. And definitely, hey, it might've been better if I didn't buy tickets to the theater, but I wanted to go to the theater. It's on HBO Max though, if you want to watch it though. Completely free.
Yeah, but that theater, come on. We can go
theater
to
experience. Theater experience is unbeat.
It is.
But sometimes you gotta save money, which shout out HBO Max for that, by the way.
Yes. And you said James Wan didn't come back for this one?
No, he didn't. It was Michael Chaves, the guy who directed The Curse of La Llorona.
Got you.
So, yeah.
Cool.
I think it was enjoyable enough. There's a corny bit at the end I'm not going to spoil, but yeah.
Got you. Well, at least it wasn't and then, you spent movie tickets on it, so.
Yeah. But then the second movie that I watched was actually one at home. It's on Amazon Prime from 2007. A friend recommended it. It's called Perfume.
Okay, I haven't heard of this.
Story about murder. I think that's the subheading. But it is about this guy who was born an orphan kind of deal. I'm trying to like skid past spoilers.
Right.
But he has a very, very talented nose. Like he can smell very specific things.
Okay.
So eventually he becomes a perfume maker. And it is fucking crazy.
It sounds crazy.
I don't know if I would recommend this movie to anyone.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, so we're both having that.
We're both having one of those.
But it was well done. I think is fucking insane. I will say there's some narration bits I think could have done without. I wasn't huge on the narration. I think the storytelling was good enough on its own to not constitute the narration. But
gotcha.
Hey, it's their choice, right?
Right.
But yeah, it's a fucking weirdo movie. It's a weird movie.
It sounds wild. Just
don't watch it with kids. That's all I'll say.
Oh wow! Like I'm not even sure how you get from like making perfume to like killing people, but wow.
When did I say that?
Oh, people don't die? I thought it was called like a murder story or something.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. Never mind. I was like, when did I say that? Spoilers. Spoilers. No, yeah. But yeah, it's some psycho shit.
Jeez. Wow. Sounds intense. We're really giving some intense.
I guess I can recommend it to just experience it.
We're having some intense movies this week.
The first 30 minutes are insanely uncomfortable, and I think if you feel the need to back out at that point,
that's the place to do it.
That if you feel the need to back out at any point, I think definitely do so. Because I don't know if you'll be able to stomach the rest. I feel like the worst bits of it are in the first 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. It was definitely because what ended up happening was we were gonna watch it late at night, but then we realized it's a 2.5 hour movie.
Gotcha.
So we're like, all right, we'll watch the first 30 minutes.
Right.
And then we'll come back and watch the rest tomorrow.
Oh.
So we watched the first 30 minutes and I was like, what the fuck? And we came back. The second, like past that point was a little easier to stomach, but I mean, you get invested. I will say that much. You want to know what happens next, but
wow. All right.
As far as listen to, let me go ahead and go to mine because I didn't get the chance to complete my playlist.
Right.
But Liz, great track. Art of War, Josiah Denzel, Rico Nasty, great track. The slow tie feature on Glidden was pretty good.
Oh yeah, Glidden.
Yeah. Let's see here. Honestly, wasn't that impressed with many of the albums I listened to. The Wolf Alice album that I listened to, I think it was called Blue Weekend, was decent.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I will say I didn't entirely hate the Lil Baby and Lil Durk collab tape.
I haven't finished it. I started listening to it last week, and I was like, kind of, I don't know if impressed is the right word, but I was like, this is it bad?
It's not terrible. I think it starts pretty strong, gets really muddy in the middle, and then it kind of ticks up at the end.
Gotcha.
But I mean, I think it's a Lil Baby carry.
Yeah, as expected.
Hard carry.
As expected.
Hard carry on Lil Baby, but I mean, hey, it's I wouldn't say it's worth a listen, but I mean, it wasn't terrible.
Okay, we'll see how it compares to Culture 3.
Oh yeah, that is coming out soon, huh? That's coming out this week, no?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Fucking Christ. This Joy Oladokun album, I don't want to fuck that up. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think she's got really good vocals and yeah.
Interesting.
I think that one was really solid. Japanese Breakfast album, that was really solid.
To that.
Yes, I thought that
there
was
was
really solid.
a vinyl out and I was like, ooh.
Dude, when I went to the store, I hadn't listened to the album yet, and I was like, I want to pick this up. And I didn't. I ended up
going to say, fuck it.
No, I didn't. I wasn't going to take that risk on that. And I might pick it up when we go tomorrow. But I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see. If I find something different, then maybe not. We'll see.
Gotcha.
But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. I am like, what I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the Fushi album, 5 albums that I still need to listen to from my playlist. And then I've been building up my my albums I missed playlist of stuff that I still need to get to.
Yeah.
Hold on, where is it? I need to scroll down. It's some albums I missed 2, Electric Boogaloo, because I had some albums I missed 1.
Gotcha.
I got about halfway through it, and then I've just been kind of continually building up on it. Some of the ones that I'm looking forward to eventually getting to. AG Club Fuck Your Expectations 2.
Oh, I still
looking forward to getting to the Black MIDI project.
Oh, I was gonna listen to that too, actually.
Yeah, I need to get to that one.
I've actually liked me some Black MIDI in the past. So
yeah, I mean, like I've been hearing really good things about this one. So definitely excited, but I want to finish all of this week's one before I go to my catch-up zone. But then, hey, tomorrow's Thursday. We're gonna have a new set of albums coming out. So I'm just like, okay, I'll get to it eventually.
They're just getting laid on that Culture 3, 19 tracks. You better.
God, fuck me.
Strap in.
Spotify.
Also, Spotify
implement
might
2 times speed.
Tomorrow we
Spotify implement 2 times speed.
Migos dropping. Megan's dropping. Doja is also dropping. It's gonna be a big night. And also, sir, you need to listen to the new Isaiah Rashad track if you still haven't.
Oh yeah, it's not on Spotify though, right?
No, it's on YouTube or SoundCloud.
Yeah, I've just been lazy. I'll listen to that later. I will. I'll listen to it on the way home now. How about that?
All right.
Boom.
Works
Promise. You get my handshake.
All right. Oh, are you shaking? I can't see it right now.
Yeah, I shook.
Okay.
Let's do it on 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, but that's gonna wrap it up for this podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in as always, once a week. If you are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or another podcast listening platform, we do post the video version of this podcast on YouTube. Look up Needle and the Lens podcast on YouTube. There's a playlist with all of our podcasts on there, or you could just watch this one if you just felt like rewatching it, or just tune into the YouTube one next time, whatever you're feeling. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can listen on various platforms that will be linked in the description. And if you are either of those two and you want to be here live, be a part of the experience, twitch.tv/FlipTV Live. As mentioned earlier, it's been Kevin and Noah. Kind of same time.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right. I was going to say it. I just needed to breathe.
I didn't realize you were going to say it for me, but that's fine. That's fine.
Y'all have a good night.
Peace
out.